Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and y'all already knew I was going to talk about this bullshit. So here we go. Here we go once again. That's why I said y'all was over here trying to cheer Nick Spencer done got rid of sins past and sins remembered. I'm like, no, sins past and sins remembered is always canon and it will always be canon. No matter how much y'all don't like it. It happened. Gwen Stacy slept with Norman Osborn. End of conversation. Because I keep trying to tell people, because I had this argument with a person before, and I was just like, y'all, we don't know what Gwen Stacy was like before she met Peter Parker. So for y'all to say that she would never, how would you know? We don't know what she was into before Peter Parker. And yes, actually, there were hints of her actually being into older men before. It was hints. There were hints there. So don't sit up here and say what she wouldn't do. She is a 20 something year old college student who's a model, a gorgeous model, and she's top of her science class. And she also is the police commissioner's daughter. She's basically a princess. Don't sit up here and say what she wouldn't do because we don't know her life before Peter Parker. We don't. We don't know it. No matter how much they try, we don't know it. And I remember they did that Gwen Stacy solo run where they tried to be like, oh, Gwen and Peter met in school or whatever. No, that doesn't make any sense because Gwen Stacy never met Peter Parker while he was in high school. No, it didn't work. It doesn't make logical sense. And I already said it because I said when they did the Norman Osborn thing, they also hinted about his feelings for Gwen Stacy. And then the same thing with Miles Warren with the whole the clone thing, also hinted with feelings with Gwen Stacy and stuff like that. So once again, here we go with this whole Gwen Stacy and Norman Osborn stuff isn't canon or whatever, blase blase. Her death is permanent. We get that. But they done cloned her. They got alternate reality versions of her, Gwenpool, Spider Gwen right now. There is actually a few Gwen Stacy. I think there's like two Gwen Stacy clones that are out right now, right? And then those so-called children that died, but they're not really because then they try to say those were clones. No, that doesn't make any sense. They're not clones if they have the DNA of Norman Osborn and Gwen Stacy. Those are their children, regardless of how the hell you want to look at it. There's two sets of Norman Osborn and Gwen Stacy children. The ones that we saw in Nick Spencer was some new shit, and the ones that we saw in Sins Past and Sins Remember are the biological children of Norman and Gwen Stacy because after certain events, they also did what? They also did a Spider-Man American Son thing where they brought Gabriel Stacy back, where he was working with his father Norman Osborn, and they talked about the history with that one. But anyway, the reason why I'm upset about this is because Marvel is teasing digging up the body of Gwen Stacy one more time. So Marvel just teased the return of Gwen Stacy with the provocative artwork by Pablo Mita and Maury Hadel. Marvel's editor-in-chief Sabowski sees Gwen Stacy, not Mary Jane, as Spider-Man True Love. Gwen Stacy's past revivals include the Clone Conspiracy and the Celestial Resurrection in Judgment Day. Will the last revival reunite Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy and create a new sparkling twist for Spider-Man fans? No, we don't want it. We don't want it. And that's my problem too. That's another thing is I don't care that the writers and the people that are in charge of Marvel didn't want Peter Parker and Mary Jane to be together. It's not about what the fuck you want. It's about the fans. The fans like Peter Parker and Mary Jane together more so than Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy was the first love, but that's not his true love. His true love is Mary Jane Watson. Mary Jane Watson been holding this motherfucker down for years. In almost every media adaptation, it's been her. And then I know y'all been trying to take away Mary Jane's personality and put it on Gwen Stacy when y'all do Gwen Stacy stuff in media and entertainment because Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy was really had the personality of actually Mary Jane mixed with a little bit of Gwen Stacy, but for the most part, that was Mary Jane's personality more so than anything else, more so than Gwen Stacy because like it or not, Gwen Stacy is not the fiery red girl, party girl or whatever. That's Mary Jane Watson. And as much as some of y'all, as much as these creators or whatever, because that's the same thing with what's his name? that did that bullshit because he did what one more day. What's his name that was in charge at the time? I forgot what Joe Quesada. Joe Quesada, he also stated that he hated it. And then of course Stan Lee also has said moments like that or whatever. And so these writers been trying to destroy Mary Jane and Peter Parker's relationship so we can have what? This? That's dumb. I'm so sick of this thing because here we go again. We're about to do this whole, oh, it was Peter Parker's fault that Gwen Stacy died, even though Gwen Stacy slept with Norman Osborn. And that's the reason why Norman Osborn kidnapped her in the first place or whatever. Anyway, and because she also was a girlfriend of Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that they keep constantly throwing this guilt on him. It's like no matter what he do, it's always they always, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, so what about her? She ain't did nothing wrong. She ain't never did anything. She just missed perfect. No, that doesn't make logical sense. That's why she's not as interesting alive than she is dead. Her memory is more interesting than her being actually alive. The secrets that happen while she's dead is more interesting than her being alive because Mary Jane Watson had flaws in personality that Gwen Stacy did not have. Yes, Gwen had a personality. She was there, but she wasn't as fiery as Mary Jane Watson. And here we go again, digging up Gwen Stacy again to do what? To make Peter Parker feel bad about himself? Like it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. Like can we not do this again? Like we already had Gwen Stacy being revived or whatever. And it's just like if y'all can't keep Gwen Stacy dead, then what's the point? You know, I don't want Gwen Stacy to come back. I'm tired. This is boring. How many times we're gonna have this fucking conversation about let this bitch stay dead? She's his first love, but not his true love. His true love is Mary Jane Watson. That's what people want, and that's what I don't understand. At this point, y'all are pissing people off, and to the point where I truly believe that at this point we need to just step away from Spider-Man comic books. Like it doesn't matter if they're teasing anything. We don't need to know. Who cares? Let them just do what they do with this with Spider-Man because we have Ultimate Spider-Man. Because this doesn't make any damn sense. We're still doing this bullshit again. Here we go again, where we're bringing her back. It might be temporary. Who knows how long it is? And if that's the case, okay, you got Gwen Stacy. Now you got Gwen Stacy. You got her clones. You got her children. You have her. You have her spider version of herself, and you had her Deadpool fourth wall breaking version of herself. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do a team up where Gwen Stacy is gonna team up with them. You know what I'm saying? Or she gonna be more involved with superhero world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing. Y'all act like y'all can't have love interest stay love interest, and that's it. Not every character need to be doing something in the damn world of Spider-Man or comic books in general. Y'all been trying to turn almost every fucking side character, even characters that ain't that damn important, into superheroes. Even adjacent side characters who barely show up in the comic books. Let's make them heroes. Why? For what reason? It's getting tiring. Find something else to do, Marvel. For real. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Can't believe they doing this bullshit again. Like, what the fuck? We doing Gwen Stacy's death again. Like, god damn it. No, let's bring her back because that's smart, Marvel. What the fuck?